type of chips do you eat with your best friend? A friend chips. Was it funny? Did you laugh? Can we be friends? Hi, I'm Lonely, and I want to talk about this one thing that I haven't thought about ever before I came to Japan. As a foreigner, living in Japan should feel like an exciting, fun, epic adventure where you can go to karaoke, going to festivals, or something simple like going to an izakaya. I mean, look at these people here. They could do this almost every day. But reality is so far from the truth for many people here. You see, all of that is fun if you're going with your friends. Now I don't have that here. So the only thing that I have is loneliness. Well, I have friends, but I will explain later why I said this. Some people might have taken loneliness lightly, saying things like,
just make some friends.
"But if I can easily make friends, I won't make this video, won't I?" I guess it's easier for me to explain with a story. It all started at the end of 2022. I was living an ordinary life, working at a Japanese company in my home country. I'm working on weekdays and hibernating on weekends. I studied Japanese when I was in college, so it's natural for me to work at the Japanese company. The company was great, but I just can't see myself working there for another 5 years. Then suddenly, I got a message from my friend saying,
"Hey man, do you want to work in Japan?"
I was thinking of getting a new job at that time, but I was skeptical. Why me? I'm not special. I don't have anything to show other than my Japanese. However, thinking of the opportunity, I asked them, "What kind of work, man?" And he said,
The job is simple. Just manage overseas workers here. We're based near Osaka in...
"Oh, isn't it the same city where I studied abroad? Hey, easy work, familiar city. What could possibly go wrong, right?" Well, the job itself is to manage special skilled workers that is also working on weekends. So I was worried about the job and how it could ruin my personal life. If the work is easy, why not go there yourself? So I asked. Turns out he is there, but he can't be there for long because of family reasons. Alright, sounds fair to me. Anyways, after thorough interview and screening, I got the job. But people were worried that I would be lonely. I mean, I didn't hesitate. I'm an introvert. I could manage not talking with people before. I could manage it now. So cue Journey to Japan. No, not that one. What? You lost the footage? Ah, shit. Well, just skip it then. Okay, here I am, near Osaka, in a city where I studied before. Time to make a plan meeting old friends. Oh, all of them moved away. Only one remained. Okay, no worries. I can still meet the one remaining. We have different work schedule. Okay, now what? Well, I can still make friends with people from work. Oh, they're all fighting every day, aren't they? So if you move here and you don't have any friends, and you don't want to mix your private lives with work, the loneliness is going to come faster. It was easy for the first 2 weeks for me, since my friend who got me this job is still working for the company while slowly transferring our work. The first month, family and friends will call you almost every day, so it's easy. But starting from the second month, that's where it gets you. After my friend left, I didn't know what to do with my free time. Alright, I have plenty of free time. What should I do? Right, first, let's do what people normally do. I mean, we can look around the area. I can compare prices in different supermarkets, and I can also find new household items around. And it's refreshing, and I can burn my calories. Okay, now I have explored all the surrounding areas and it's starting to get boring around here. So, I mean, it's already how many weeks has it been since? 2 days? Only two? Oh, God, I need a hobby here, man. What can I do here? Let's see.
Do you really have the time?
Huh? Who are you?
I'm asking, do you really have the time?
Well, I'm also asking, who the hell are. Oh, shit. Alzheimer's.
ねえ、これやってください。
Huh?
明日までお願いします。
Hi. Stuck up bit. Now, if you're working under a Japanese company in Japan, quickly learn how they operate because it's going to be different from your expectations. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is far much more better than the 90s or the early 2000 era, but it's still far from the optimal condition compared to other countries. You will get to hear your boss singing the "I don't want our work to influence our private lives" Spotify Top 10 while banging his "I know it's on the weekend, but could you please hop on Zoom for a while" platinum record Grammy Award winning hits. Now you might hear the term Showa Oji-san from your Japanese colleagues, which loosely means Japanese uncle boomers. These boomers are a special type of boomers. If you're a woman or a trans woman or any other gender that is not a male, your days will be harder with these types of boomers. Even me as a male, I've had days circulating with work, home, hospital, work, hospital, work, home, while getting shitty pay, and work piling up on me. Hell, I've had working day that starts at 3 a.m. and ends in 10 p.m. while on a 13 days work marathon. Is my company black? I don't think so, but it is the 51st shade of grey. You could say that my company is black, or you could say that my manager failed in managing his staff since he was surprised that I've had 13 days work marathon while giving me every work orders all those days. Alright, calm down. Working yourself day and night will be the trigger that makes you actually realize you're feeling lonely. Your work is too much, you don't have the time to socialize. By the time you get home, you have to eat, take a shower, do whatever the hell your shitty boss told you to get it done by tomorrow. And since the pay is shit, you also have to work part-time on the weekends. I mean, it's not much, but I have to do it to make up whatever financial needs I have to survive for the gacha loads. Thank you. I was trained to be lonely since I was a kid. Ever since my dad passed away when I was 6, my mother, who has to support her family, was working day and night, all night, every day. And there are times when she has to go for many days because of work. I also have siblings, but we weren't what you call as close. I mean, low-key, I hated them growing up. We're fine now though. So, I knew how to be alone, how to fulfill my needs by myself, and after I started working, I also knew how to be independent. So it shouldn't be a problem living in Japan alone. But it turns out, living here actually made me lonelier. So much that sometimes I had panic attacks, screaming internally while washing my dishes or taking a bath. What about commuting between work and home though? You could be surrounded by people, right? Well, I forgot to mention this, but I live 3 stories above my office, so the only commute that I have is 2 flights of stairs. These lonely days are long, very long. I have not thought about what loneliness could do to you, let alone how to cope with it. With loneliness this deep, you could just be in bed, staring at the ceiling for hours, scrolling through Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, but it won't completely erase your loneliness at all. So you just scroll again and again and again. But one day it dawned on me. What if the guy earlier was right? What if I could just make some friends? Knowing me, I would be awkward as hell if I approached someone on a bar. So I could do this my way, which is the most roundabout way possible. But it is still possible. With my way, I could just make a YouTube channel and see if I could reach out to someone who would be friends with me. I know I don't have any experience in making a script or editing a video. Since I am just starting, I could ask ChatGPT for some scripting advice and slap some stock footage on CapCut to make a video. I could learn to be better by slowly making the script, the footage, and the audio by myself. I don't care if people hated my video, but if I don't start one, I'm sure as hell I won't start for another 100 years. I don't care if the first comment ever on my channel was AI garbage. All I know is that if someone has watched my video, there's a chance other people would see it. I know my first 100 video will be shit. People like Mr. Beast said, your first 100 videos will be shit anyway.
Your first video is not going to get views. Period. It's not. Your first 10 are not going to get views. I can very confidently say that.
As long as I don't make one, I will know how the world turns out. And also, I don't care if my boss would flip on me because I don't want to work past working hours just because he's a fucking boomer. I just don't want to feel lonely anymore. This is my story. The video will be the pioneer of my journey making friends here in Japan. And if you're like me, living in a foreign country and you feel lonely, do what I do. Do something that fills your free time. Do something that outweighs your fear of your boss when you won't work past working hours. Don't think that there's only one way. Keep searching and you'll find another way. So here I am, fighting my loneliness and once again, asking for us to be friends. So, can we be friends?